What's up, y'all? We're driving. Today, me and Jimmy were like, F it, we're not working. I think we've pulled in like
1,000 hours.
For a million hours of work opening the new bicycle station in Upland, Jeffersonville. Told the whole team, we're like, nobody talked to us today. And we're headed to Tennessee. We're gonna go to the big South Fork IMBA Epic Trail route. Whenever I'm looking for good day trips, I always kind of check the IMBA Epic route list to see if there's anything like within reasonable driving time. 4.5 hours is like a solid day trip. We didn't get a lot of sleep furnishing the store, and instead of sleeping, we decided to not sleep further. So we'll see how tired we are.
Y'all remember Pizza Hut? We're getting buffet.
We did get stuffed crust.
No one out Pizza's the Hut, right? All right, so 33 miles, 3,000 feet. Dang it, we forgot to download the map, so now we gotta wait. Jimmy, why didn't we download the map in the car?
We wanted to experience the nature.
From the parking lot of the visitor center, we're gonna roll on the road for a little bit. I don't know how long, but that's just how this route starts out. Jimmy's gonna crash in the road because he's gonna fall over doing this bullshit. Foliar Ridge or something. Let's check it out. I think I would say this is like an awesome, like, family-friendly kind of beginner trail. Like, I went into it with a bunch of people, a bunch of reviews that we read were saying that it was like gravel and double track. Well, that's definitely wrong. There is a couple gravel sections that you have to ride. The longest gravel section was at the very end, and I was ready for it at that point. I was like, get me off the trail. We were so tired. No huge major climbs, but getting derailed again. Totally worth the 5-hour drive so far. And when I say like family friendly like trail, I'm still enjoying myself. I know that might sound boring, but this is a beautiful spot. And I feel like I am mountain biking. This is an actual mountain bike trail. It's definitely not a bike path. Definitely bring more water than you think. There is no fill up on the route at all. I think we were out there for like 5 hours. Both of us agree that I bet that it's way better like in the fall or winter, because it was a lot of heat happening. The reason Jimmy and I both enjoyed it so much, that was a green and blue trail the whole way, super fast. You never had to touch your brakes, like just non-stop pedaling and like riding. Unimpeded, single track, fast rolling, intelligent berm design. Like, they really thought about this, and it's super fast. I'm thoroughly enjoying this trail right now. It was interesting though, still, like, you weren't just riding like it wasn't a bike path, it was a bona fide mountain bike trail. I feel like the world of green and blue trails is in a weird state right now, and a lot of them are super manufactured and machine built, and they feel super boring. They feel like the same thing over and over again. Jimmy's attacking me. It was just like kind of an old school mountain bike trail. It felt like it flowed really well. Like, the natural curvature of the planet was really fun to ride out there at the big South Fork. About 5 miles in, and we got to dismount to get through this. Like, I'm not even.
Cycle across it.
It don't fit. Jimmy. We're like just shy of 10 miles into this route right now. The thing I keep thinking about is how little I am touching the brakes. You can just pedal and never stop, and you can honestly go really fast. I don't know if there's an XC race here or not, but I would love to race here. We didn't do any research before we showed up. We just went to the website and we're like, let's go here. Not knowing what we were getting into today, I would say we extremely happy with the trail so far. The first half of the route, we showed y'all a lot of that one on camera because we were still feeling pretty good. One thing I want to tell everybody about is if you see an arrow pointing downward, there's something to watch out for. We rolled up on that first slick rock, and I was like, wow, like I didn't want to ride it super totally blind, but so I like grabbed the brakes, but like from that moment on, every time I saw a down arrow, there was something happening. Nice, man.
Rolling on some double track over to, kind of hard to tell which way to go. Oh, it says mountain bike right here. I'm gonna check out these concrete blocks, entering a multi-use zone. So there's a speed limit now and we can't go faster than 15. So Jimmy, if you go faster than 15 miles an hour, you'll get arrested.
It was almost 100 degrees today.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest
So,
factor, honestly.
That was part of it, but we also ate a stuffed crust large pizza right before we rode.
So I'm pretty sure we finished the first half of the mountain bike trail section and we're cruising on some gravel now over to the second trail.
I was asking Jesse if I should put the 34 rather than the 36. I'm running XX SL transmission.
And if you guys have an opinion, 34 or 36, just kind of like your everyday on a rider gearing setup, let us know how that goes for y'all when you're mountain biking.
Oh, I'm stuck in my bike. I think we're like halfway. This is honestly like super chill, mellow mountain bike ride. I would recommend this ride to anybody. I'm not saying like it'll be worth driving 5 hours like we did for everybody, but if you're in the mood to drive 5 hours and go on a like mellow mountain bike ride, like yeah, I would recommend this place. Like bring your hardtail. You know, bring your XC bike. I would not bring a trail bike to this trail system. It's it's not flat at all, but it's like there's nothing technical about it. There's been the rock rolls that we've filmed, but we've filmed every rock roll we went over, so you can see that's kind of been the highlights of the ride so far, where there's like a couple rock rolls. We're about to go on what is called like the John Muir. How do you say that name? John Muir.
Starts with an M.
Yeah, the M name. Highest. Fun.
I will say this. This has been one of the prettiest rides I've done.
It was a 15-mile loop up on the plateau. It just went all the way around the cliffside. That was pretty amazing, honestly. Every time you rolled around a corner, suddenly the world just disappeared. Me and Jimmy rolled around the first corner and just suddenly like vista, and Jimmy just was like, what the, like, holy crap.
Like, I'm pretty sure the whole trail runs, like, if you look at the topo map, you can see that this trail on top of this ridge here, and there's obviously a cliff, so we're gonna basically ride around the whole plateau and back around. The trail never goes down there, which is really interesting.
You can just see, like, it's a sheer cliff everywhere around it, so you're literally just mountain biking on the rim of a cliff. Not a lot of like, there's not like a downhill segment. It never just points straight down. Halfway through that trail, we had ran out of water and we were done, but we were already in it. And like I said, the trail wasn't hard, so like we weren't worried about finishing it. But like I will say that trail did feel longer than it needed to be. And it never points straight up. It's all very gradual.
It was a really good use of the land that they had to build that trail.
That's fair. It almost felt like they were like, oh, hey, most outdoor recreation people like to ride mountain bikes now. Let's do a mountain bike trail here. So Jimmy is not, this is the first ride Jimmy's done outside of Indiana, and we have awesome trails in Indiana. The dirt is very Pisgah-esque. It's got that like shimmer to it. It's got the slick rock. It's got the foliage, Appalachian Mountain like aesthetic to it. My tires always hooked up. Every corner, no matter how sharp it was, like I got so comfortable on the dirt, I was just sliding into it because I knew my tire would hook up, and I was having a blast doing that. Even though like there wasn't a ton of features or anything like that, I think that part of it was why it was so fun. Just fast rolling, like we were having a blast. It honestly is like Pisgah without any of the jagged edges. But I've ridden in Pisgah a lot. That big South Fork, man, that would be a great XC mountain bike race. Like, I don't want to call it a full-blown double track, but the trail widened and you could pass on a lot of places. I would love to race there, and if there is a race there, please message us and tell us about it, because I will go to that race. I'm gonna go ahead and say this one was an 8 out of 10 for me.
Nice.
Yeah, I really did enjoy it, and I think that it's underrated according to the internet.
I'm excited to do some more of these.
Let us know if you guys like this. We're still working on the whole production side of stuff.
Also, let us know some good trails to check out within 6 hours of Columbus, Indiana.
We can make some bigger trips for the future. Day trips for now is perfect for us.
Unless you want to pay to fly us and our stuff out.
Or if we get more, please subscribe and like. If we get more subscribers, maybe we can have some more budget for this kind of stuff. So
We want to ride with Mr. Beast.
yeah, that's the goal.
Jimmy, call us.